Peymon who?
Mottahedeh.
Peymon Mottahedeh. Who is he?
Never paid taxes in 30 years. Fought the U.S. tax court and won.
See, I believe our rights come from God, not from government.
Merry Christmas, everyone. I'm Peymon Mottahedeh, the president of Freedom Law School, which I created in 1996. And Merry Christmas from IRS to you, because the IRS just admitted openly that since 2016, they have been leaving you alone if you stopped filing and paying income taxes. That's right, the IRS itself is openly admitting that, so that's great news for you. Okay, let me show it to you right here. This is the press release by It's Really Slavery, okay, December 12th, 2024 IRS. The headline is $4.7 billion recovered for U.S. taxpayers as part of new initiatives. Okay, and then ba. Okay, fine. Your big deal. $5 billion is nothing. We have this, $5 trillion budget. I mean, that's not even one thousandth of the budget of the federal government. But okay, let's see. But look at the interesting stuff now below that. You go down and read, this is the interesting part. The IRS announced today new results from the focus on high-income non-filers who have not filed taxes since 2017. Oh, I see. Tell me more, IRS. The IRS has now collected an initial $290 million from more than 28,000 non-filers, an increase of $120 million since 2024. Wow, is that a big deal? Well, not really, because according to IRS, okay, way back in 1998, this letter, okay, they sent to this guy in Oregon that based on IRS's own 1996 tax filing program, IRS estimates that at that time there was approximately 63 million who have not filed a tax return. So 63 million non-filers, and you went only after 28,000 of them to get some money? That's not even 1%. Okay, that's not even, so that's not even 1 in 1,000 non-filers out there, okay? So let's go back and read this letter a little bit more for more goodies. These cases where the IRS has received, these are cases where the IRS has received third-party information, such as through forms W-2 and 1099s, indicating these people received income between $400,000 and $1 million, or more than $1 million, but failed to file a tax return. So you know what's good about that? They're telling you right there, if you are making less than $400,000 a year, the IRS will completely leave you alone. Completely. That's their own admission. But it gets even better than that, okay? The IRS also in this article adds that the non-filer program ran sporadically since 2016 due to severe budget and staff limitations that did not allow these cases to be pursued. Sporadically, folks, that means almost non-existent. Since 2016, IRS has not been becoming non-filers. Even rich non-filers are being left alone by the IRS, okay? And they say with additional funding, the IRS had the capacity to resume this core tax administration work earlier this year. Resume means just start a little bit bit of it. That does not mean we got going full force. No. They just started a little trickle. You know how I know? Because I noticed since 2012, IRS stopped coming after non-filers less and less and less. And by 2016, I said no new notice of deficiencies being sent by the IRS to non-filers. And this year, I think I saw maybe 2 cases of non-filers. They got notice of deficiencies where the IRS must send to you in order for them to legally give you notice and give you a trial chance to challenge the IRS's numbers. Whereas with filers, boy, I get cases. People would file, especially people with crypto. Or if they come after those guys hot and heavy, they audit those 1040 forms. Yeah. So this is consistent with what we have previously told you all in our previous presentation. In Step 3 of Freedom Law School, we talked about this. Here's a report from the Treasury Inspector General for Tax Administration. Okay, here's what it says, that in the highlighted part, IA request, that's an installment agreement request, are customer-driven inventory. That means people call, they want to make payments with the IRS. That must be worked, yes, because I must pay you. So let them make payment plan, right? Compared to discretionary delinquent returns, okay, and automated substitute for return TDI notices. This is non-filers. Instead of coming after non-filers as optional, they want to go after filers to make payment plans. Let them make payment plan, okay? Without overtime funding, discretionary programs, such as going after non-filers, were halted in the middle of year 2015. Wow. Yep. Right there, we have this on our website, okay? So you can get the whole report right here. I have it for you, just like me. You should read the whole thing. Treasurer Inspector General for Tax Administration, okay? They came out with this report in 2017, way back then. So things really haven't changed much. IRS still a bluff when it comes to non-filers. Filers, they screw with you. Non-filers, you don't file that 1040 confession form, don't put the rope around your neck. Sign that 1040 form, they will leave you alone. Here's more, folks, okay? Okay, now, check this out. The number of non-filers, as I said, is overwhelming to the IRS. Like I showed you, there were 63 million non-filers back in 96. Now there's about 80 million because the population has gone up, of course, since 1996. Maybe even more. Okay? And guess what? In America, there's only 30 U.S. tax court judges. Here is a list of them. That's it. 30 men only, and some women. Okay? And it is impossible for 31 U.S. tax court judges to conduct tax trials for 80 million non-filers. There are just too many of us out there. All we have to do, people, is to stop filing and paying income taxes. Hold hands together, hand in hand, with fellow Americans, like the people in Russia and the Soviet Union did. That's how the communism there collapsed, because the Russian people were working together, passing bricks to each other, holding hands together by not supporting the crooked communists in the Soviet Union. And every one of you can and needs to do the same thing. Stop funding the swamp in D.C. Stop paying income taxes to that empire in Washington, D.C., the federal government that you never legally owed in the first place. The key is you got to educate yourself and lose your fear of the IRS. See, they deceived you folks to be afraid of the IRS. Step 3 on our website is key. You got to go through our 7 steps and realize that IRS operates on deception and bluff. They brainwash you like Dorothy and her friends to be scared of the IRS, where the corrupt major media for decades brainwashed you to be afraid of the IRS. The incompetent, lazy Irish workers, which don't even show up to work, like all government workers. And they also, as you see, the charismatic preachers, also help push your buttons of fear to be a slave. You are not slave. You are never meant to be a slave. All you have to do is to educate yourselves, people, okay? And the way to do that is go to our website, freedomlawschool.org. That's where it starts. You restore freedom. You fight. Take the 7 steps to regain your power and your freedom, and never again voluntarily pay the Washington, D.C. swamp legally and safely and guaranteed if you want at freedomlawschool.org. I love you all, folks. I want you to be free. Don't fall in the swamp. Pay off your credit card debts. Save money for you and your family. It's your money you work hard for. Keep it. All you gotta do, if you're a wage earner, go to our website, okay? And stop the withholding on your paycheck. Here, go to there, and on the right, on the top of the page, the third thing is free yourself from tax withholding for free. You can do this on your own. Yes, stop income tax withholding for your paycheck for free. There's a video on the topic on how to do it and detailed explanation on how to do it, and the forms are there for you to be free. So with that, I give you all my love. I give you all my information. I want you to live free, have a great life with prosperity and joy and peace of mind. But I cannot do it for you. You have to put our website, freedomlawschool.org, on your cell phone, smartphone, on your car, put it up, turn it on as you wash the road. Listen as you drive safely to and from work and errands, wherever you go. At lunch and dinner, you put the smartphone one more time or a computer and listen to it and watch and verify. Everything that Freedom Law School teaches is based upon U.S. government's official legal websites, such as the Internal Revenue Code, the Bible of the IRS. Yes, we show this to you online, okay? 10,000 pages of gobbledygook, tissue-thin paper. I sort through this nonsense and show you it does not apply to you. No law requires the people of the 50 states to file and pay income tax. Only citizens and residents of Washington, D.C. and federal workers that work in D.C., they have to pay income taxes, not you. So with that, I wish you the best, my friends. Great news from the IRS. You can be free of slavery. Take the steps, live free, and I'll be back with you before the New Year's once again.